because Rusev beat Chad Gable in a match. And he gets on the microphone and says, this is the SmackDown after Vagina Prison. And he goes on a microphone and he goes and says, I don't have an opponent at SummerSlam. I want competition at SummerSlam, and Randy Orton came out and RKO'd him. That's how we had this match happen.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
And then Shane made the match later on in the show. That's how this match is happening. So Randy Orton Rusev is happening for no reason whatsoever, except the fact that both men need matches at SummerSlam. Randy Orton didn't like foreigners. So there you go.
And refrigerators.
Refrigerators and cabins in the woods.
Yes.
And dead people, apparently, too.
And dead sisters.
What a weird year it's been for Randy Orton's career. And all this shit's happened since like a month before Mania. And all this shit's happened.
Yes.
Anyway, who is this match? Orton or Rusev?
Sure. Orton,
Orton,
sure. Why not?
Orton should win the match. I don't know why this match is happening. But in one of the weirdest moments I've seen on Raw in a long, long time. Okay. For WWE, when you say SummerSlam early, that means you do the math and you don't do a rematch on SummerSlam. You don't do the rematch right away.
Correct.
Because, unless you have storyline reasons, which we have later. That's different. I'll get to that later. But Akira Tozawa beat Neville. First time Neville's lost a title match in January, and he loses it on Raw. So now Akira Tozawa and the Titus Worldwide brand, apparently, is defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Neville here. Does it make any sense for Neville to win his belt back?
So they bumped the match because of long entrances that are happening later on. And then
put it back on the show again. Put it back on the pre-show. Put it on the damn pre-show at this point. Does it matter? Does Neville going to win this title back or not?
No, fuck him. No, keep it on Tozawa.
Yeah, keep it on Tozawa. Why not? It seems to be Japanese time this year with all the other stuff going on this weekend. Anyway.
Jeez, Blake.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm talking about the main event later. Anyway, I mean, it wasn't an insult for Japanese. Like I said, a negative term. I like the fact that we have two Japanese stars in the big matches. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Anyway, Naomi is defending the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship against Natalya for some reason.
Yay.
I don't know why this match is happening. Carmella's on the outside with Money in the Bank. So who leads with the title?
Well, every time I say Natalya needs one more run, she loses, so fuck it. Naomi's gonna retain.
Does Carmella cash in?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Does she win? Unlike Baron Corbin. Does she win?
Burn.
I'll get to Baron Corbin later, but does she win?
No, because James Ellsworth is gonna
make a mistake?
Make her lose the match.
Make a mistake?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go Naomi retains. I don't see Carmella cash in unless they're going to have Asuka come back and come on the main roster and beat her for the title. That's the only way I see Carmella winning the belt here. That's the only time I see this happening. But Naomi will retain no matter what. Moving on to, I hope there's some cool entrances for this match. The WWE Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. But by the way, Mandy pointed out a picture to me that I did not expect, and Mandy pointed it out to me, where Alexa's sitting on her throne, lawn beach chair, or whatever that was.
Right.
And
lifeguard chair.
And Sasha is on the top rope looking at her, and the WWE logo was above her. It looked like she was wearing a crown.
Oh.
And it fit perfectly because Angle later on in the show called this the goddess versus the queen. So that worked out nicely for them without even trying.
Oh, nice.
That worked out nicely, you know? It wasn't even a photo. It wasn't even a Photoshop
how about
trick.
that?
It just happened to be where Sasha was. It was really well done. So
very nice.
Yeah, good photo. Good photo there. I like that one. So we're in Brooklyn. Do you see Sasha winning the title in Brooklyn?
No, because I'm mad at her now.
You're mad at her now. Why are you mad at her? Because you beat Nia?
Yes. You took an opportunity away from my queen, my goddess. The very sexy Nia Jax.
I love Nia, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see her win a title match at SummerSlam. I just don't see it happening.
Why not, Mr. Blake?
I love Nia. I do love her, and I can't wait to see her in Total Divas. Her and Lux are going to be in Total Divas. I'm looking forward to that. I just don't think she's that good of a wrestler. I just don't think she's that good.
Excuse me?
She's not as bad as Lana.
Excuse
She's not
me?
as bad as Lana, but she's not as good as most of the other women on the women's roster on Raw.
Excuse me?
I think Dana Brooke should be higher than her right now.
Are you kidding me?
I do.
You're just saying that because I like her.
No, you like Dana Brooke too. You like Dana
You
too.
know what? You know what? I'm mad at you for the rest of the show now. Okay, move on.
Oh, you'll like me again in a minute, but I'm going to say Sasha wins the title. But anyway, I'm going to go Sasha wins. But you'll like me in a second. The WWE Raw Tag Team Championship, one of the best storylines I've seen in a very, very long time, is apparently Sal's camera just went off. He really is mad at me. Cesaro and Sheamus are defending against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Ah, damn it, soundboard. Here's the problem. You clipped off your camera, and it lowered my soundboard for some reason. Let me do that again. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
That's so awkward. I don't get it. Why? Why was that necessary to put there?
I love the fact that somebody had a clean copy on YouTube, by the way. Somebody had a clean copy of that. That was really cool. But anyway, I will say it. I'll say this officially now on the air. The Ambrose Rollins storyline has been my favorite storyline in a long, long time. Mm-hmm. I have never been that pumped up for a fist pump in my entire life. I've never been that pumped up for that in my life. That was amazing.
That's what she said. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you got that sound.
You asked for it. I found it. So anyway, honestly, I can see Ambrose and Rollins winning these belts. Like, the storyline says they win these belts today. What do you say?
Sure. Why not?
It just works. It makes
I'm over Cesaro and Sheamus anyway. I'm over them.
I love them. I think they're really good, but I think the Ambrose Rollins storyline fits it. I really do think it fits better. They finally overcome their problems and then they win the titles. I think that's going to be a great decision, in my personal opinion.
Yep.
So we move on. Okay, Sal, I have a question.
Yes.
What do Baron Corbin and have in common?
Wait, what was that?
What do they have in common? Besides the fact they have this match going on at SummerSlam?
They both had an unsuccessful cash-in.
Yes! Them and Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow are the only three men that have cashed in the title, cashed in the Money in the Bank, and now actually won the belt. John Cena lost his by disqualification because that was during CM Punk's reign. And Big Show, for some reason, decided to interfere and cost John Cena the title. I still don't understand that. I never understood that in my life. But that happened. Apparently that was important. That was at Raw 1000. That's how long ago that was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was at Raw 1000. And that was the night they set up CM Punk versus The Rock. Because they had the CM Punk hit a GTS on The Rock at the end of the show. That was that night. And then the second time was Damien Sandow, who actually lost to John Cena clean. So he's the only person to ever lose his Money in the Bank case clean. He's the only one. And then we have Baron Corbin, who for some reason, okay, I understood, because Mandy even said, cash in this damn thing already, because John Cena hit the okay, to set up for either who didn't see SmackDown this week, you jumped in late. John Cena and Jinder Mahal, for some reason, had another title match on SmackDown. I don't know why. I have a feeling John Cena's not going to be around much after this show. I have a weird feeling, otherwise why would they do all these matches they've been doing for the last 4 weeks? But anyway, John Cena and Jinder Mahal having a match. And Jinder Mahal got hit with the super AA from the top rope. That move that nobody's ever kicked out of in the history of John Cena's career. So, I mean, I asked somebody on Twitter, and seriously, no one's ever kicked out of this move. So he goes to cover him. 1, 2, and then Baron Corbin interferes. Match ends in a DQ. That's fine. I expected that. You don't want Mahal to lose 2 weeks in a row. I get it. So, Corbin beats up Cena. And then Mandy is sitting here like, you're hitting the wrong guy! You're hitting the wrong guy! Because he's holding the Money in the Bank case in his hand. And he looks at Mahal, and then he goes up the ramp, and the crowd starts booing. Well, then he realizes Mahal's laying in the ring after a Super AA. And he goes back to the ring. Look at the clock. There's 5 minutes left in the show. And he goes back to the ring. And he cashes in Money in the Bank. I'm like, oh shit, he's going to cash in. He's actually going to win the title here. And I'm like, okay, the Singh brothers got sent back earlier. We're going to have this. And Corbin's going to win the title. And we're going to have Corbin versus Nakamura for some reason at SummerSlam. Or make a fatal 4-way or whatever they're going to do. And they're going to chop a match off SummerSlam, make it into a fatal 4-way, whatever. And we have to figure
because they already had a match with Cena, right?
Yeah,
right.
So I'm like, we'll make it a fatal 4-way, and then we'll do that, and whatever. But no. John Cena pops up on the ring. The bell rings. He's cashed in. Corbin is not even going to move it. And by the way, why was the referee stopping him from hitting Mahal? Why was that happening?
I was asking the same question.
That has never happened in the history of Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that
before.
shouldn't have happened. I agree.
That was number one. Number two, John Cena pops up. And Baron Corbin goes after him for some reason. And this causes Mahal to roll him up for a 1, 2, and his shoulder goes up. The referee missed it. 3, and that's it. The Money in the Bank case is out of play. Mahal retains the title, and he scurries up the ramp. And John Cena's on the outside laughing.
And Tim gives him the finger.
Pretty much. Oh, fuck. What a weird night it was. So, that leads us to Baron Corbin versus John Cena at SummerSlam. Does Corbin win here?
I don't know.
Tough one, right? It's one of the tougher ones on the show, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, I would have said yes, but reading all the things that have been going on, and
I've been hearing things too today.
The potential reason why they made him drop his briefcase, I'm probably going to say no. I don't think he's going to win.
I'm torn here. I honestly don't know what's going on because I've also heard that Cena's going to be jumping over to Raw when football season starts.
Well, he is a free agent.
So he's jumping over to Raw the football season starts to start something over there. Which is why I have a feeling they're going to be doing some big stuff with the NXT call-ups after this show. But I'm going to say Cena wins, but hopefully it makes Corbin look good. And doesn't completely destroy him. Because I know you don't like his stomach, but I'm actually getting used to Corbin. I don't like his new theme music. I don't like his new theme music at all. Which, by the way, is a trend lately that I don't like new theme music at all lately. Except for the Usos. I don't like new theme music lately. I really don't. But Corbin's music is terrible. But I guess Cena will win this match, and move on to Raw, apparently. So,
okay.
Move on to a match again that happened on Monday. And it was Bray Wyatt against Finn Balor, and Bray won clean, and then decided to gangrel him and pour a bucket of blood on him. We don't know why.
Yeah.
We don't know why that happened. By the way, there was a point made. I'm listening to Wade Keller Show's a great show, but if you aren't listening to it, it's a great show. And they're talking about this. And a point was made. They should have really done a moment where instead of the light coming back up and Bray holding the bucket, they should have had him pour the bucket on Balor already, and then the lights come up. It would have been for a more weirder effect.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Where did that come from? Except you have Bray just holding a bucket in the ring for no reason. It made no sense.
I actually agree with that. That would have been awesome.
That would have been a really cool moment. But anyway, Bray poured a bucket of blood on Balor, or acidic, whatever, as Cole put it, which I thought was weird. I don't know what that was about.
His skin would have been melting off. Come on.
Acidic something. I don't know what he's talking about.
God damn it.
He didn't want to see blood, apparently. You can't say bloodbath anymore in 2017 at a family show, but you can pour it on his head. I don't understand.
I don't know.
But apparently this guy's been pissed off enough to go back to Kurt and say, I want a rematch on Sunday, and I'm bringing my own demons. So Demon Balor will be facing off against Bray Wyatt. And the Demon better fucking win this match. That's all I have to say. The Demon better win this damn match.
Well, I'm predicting that the entrances are going to be longer than the match.
It's going to be a long entrance.
I think it's a given that Demon Balor is going to win because you can't have Demon Balor debut on the main roster and have him lose.
This is only his second match as Demon Balor on the main roster. It's only his second one. He's got to win. He only lost one. I think what he did was only lose one match at NXT as Demon Balor, and that was when he had a match against Joe. I think that's the only person that's ever beat him with Demon Balor was Joe. He's the only one. So.